Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Bowie Baysox and the Durham Bulls. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 37, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping in, Willie Foster, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, Alan Hawley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Standing in, Yu Diaz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Softly hit here to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He's around first, heading for 2, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
In now, Reyes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Number 61, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, number 11. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Diaz makes the play, 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Stepping into the box, Butch Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, catcher, Crash Davis.
Settling in now, Crash Davis. A bouncer up the middle. Vinci has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now at the plate, number 17. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Now to the plate, number 75. He'll take his first hacks here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Batting 8, shortstop, Zach Vinci.
Into the box now, Zach Vinci. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So striding in, number 94, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box, number 26. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 7. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And there's one away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, number 3. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out, number 2.
Batting 8. First baseman.
Now at the plate, number 9. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box, John Encarnacion. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. It's taken down and in for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Standing in now, Willie Foster. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Alan Hawley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A pause and the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Number 11 over to his left. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Diaz. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, number 13.
Riding in once again, Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Encarnacion at third. Foster on at second with 2 down. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Davis. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Baysox lead this thing 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jimmy O'Leary, and they'll need him to get something going here. Bouncer down the line to his right. Foster throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Number 11.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Butch Davis.
Striding into the box, Butch Davis. He flew out in his last at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The catcher, number 8, Crash Davis.
Ready for another chance. Crash Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, number 75 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on his baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Digging in, number 16. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Standing in, Zach Vinci. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Encarnacion, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 94, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now in the box, number 26. He reached on a single in his first try. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Runner at first here, one man out. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Into the box now, number 7. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, number 3. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, number 9. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Willie Foster. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Davis has it. Throw down to first, one away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alan Hawley.
Alan Hawley.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10. Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jimmy O'Leary, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, number 11. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Butch Davis. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Crash Davis, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready once again, number 94, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Davis over at second. Davis at first, 2 out in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Reyes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 2-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, number 17.
Ball.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Davis waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 75.
Digging in and looking for more, number 75. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Number 9 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
Ready now, number 16. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Zach Vinci.
Stepping up to the plate, Zach Vinci. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. That's popped up out toward short right field. Number 7 is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Baysox lead this thing 1-0. At the plate, number 26. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, number 7. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
In now, number 3. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping up now, number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back here on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Stepping into the box, John Encarnacion. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Popped him up. O'Leary over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Willie Foster.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Foster. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. O'Leary fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Alan Hawley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Hawley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. One and two, here it comes. Just hung in there on that one.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Jimmy O'Leary, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Butch Davis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Yep.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Diaz, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 37 is under it near the mound. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reyes. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, number 17. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Zach Pope is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Zach Pope.
Crash. Davis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 94. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Three and one, here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, number 75. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, number 16. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Zach Vinci. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Willie Foster. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw will be to first for the second half, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Digging in now, Alan Hawley.
Alan Hawley.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Encarnacion stands at second with 2 gone. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
And this late in the game, 3-2 counts can really take a toll on you as a starting pitcher. You really have to maintain your focus and take it 1 pitch at a time.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Baysox lead this thing 3-0. Number 38 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 38.
So stepping in, number 7. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So striding forward now, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 9. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Baysox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 61 takes home the win. Number 37 takes the tough luck loss after turning in 9 very well pitched innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.